Hey there guys, Aaron Baker with No Sugar-Coated News. Today I'm doing something a little bit different here. If you haven't gone to my website, if you're not watching this video from my website, please do so now and continue watching this video from my website, nosugarcoatednews.com. If you're watching this on YouTube or any other source, the link should be down below. Continue watching this video there so you have a full understanding of what's going on here. I'm putting lots of information on there for you, nosugarcoatednews.com. Now, what happened was Eugene, Oregon came into the national spotlight. And reporter for Fox News, Dan Springer, congratulations, Dan, came to Eugene and turned it upside down, let me tell you. He reported on a proposal by the city council that was brought forth by Councilman Mike Clark to say the Pledge of Allegiance before every council meeting. Not too much to ask. In my opinion, the government should not be requiring it to be said. It should be being said no matter what. It should already be said. And it should be hard for anyone to pledge their allegiance to the United States. But it was hard for one man. They came to a compromise. They voted it down of having it said every single meeting. Came to a compromise of 4 times a year, nearest 4 patriotic holidays. One of those being Independence Day, July 4th. The closest meeting was July 11th. And one city councilman did not pledge his allegiance to the United States. He stood. He would not pledge his allegiance to the United States. I tried to track down this councilman, George Brown. I went to the store he owns, which is called the Kiva, which is a very, let's say their clientele is very multicultural. But I don't call them multicultural. I call them the multiculturalists. Because in reality, they have no culture. Because they don't adhere to any culture. They have no culture in that. So they're the multiculturalists. And my question to him would be, if you can't pledge your allegiance to the United States, where is your allegiance? Because, you know, our area here has always been in turmoil in a way, as in far right, far left. During the Civil War, of course, our county is even named after a Confederate. His son was a Confederate veteran. He ran against Lincoln on the Southern ticket. Strong supporter of the Confederacy. And you know what? Many people's allegiance was not with the United States. Their allegiance was with the Confederate States of America. So to this day, you know, we came about something of pledging allegiance to the United States. If this man has no allegiance to the United States, where is it? I have a feeling it's with the Republic of Cascadia, which is a far left breakaway region here in the Pacific Northwest that many of these terrorists, these environmental terrorists, are part of in this separation movement. So that was my question to him. And now, there's so much that has happened here. If you're not looking on my website right now, you need to go there to find all the information and links to all these major news stories. Another thing that happened was the Registered Guard ran a report claiming that due to Fox News' report that Ken Kesey's statue was vandalized. Because Dan Springer in that report mentioned Ken Kesey and that the town, the hippies, the counterculturalists, make him a hero. And, you know, all he ever did was wrote a few crappy stories about driving across the United States on acid. And, you know, and then this statue was built in downtown Eugene. And one thing you'll notice, even on his shoes, is downright a communist star. And I looked, that is not, you know, Converse shoes is the first thing that I would think that maybe it could be. I looked on the internet, I looked at every single Converse shoes made, and there's no Converse shoes with the placement, that star like that. It's downright in your face communism. And, you know, before, a couple years ago, I said this statue needs to be ripped out of Eugene, Oregon. Here's the video of that. Say the fire department should take the biggest ladder truck in this city, tie a chain to that statue over there, and yank it down. Now, the thing is, I kind of retract. I said in that I wanted a fire truck. And for a fire truck to do that, it would be, of course, a public, democratic event to have that taken out. For the fire department to do that, it would obviously be an overwhelming majority. It wouldn't be some vandals doing it like what is being alleged happened here. Again, I have video of a man who had seen the damage to the statue. Take a look at this.
I mean, he was
okay,
not
tell me what you've seen, because we all know that this here sculpture, it said that it was moved.
Right.
Possibly to vandalism. What did you see?
All right, the whole base and everything was shifted about this much this way.
Okay, this direction.
The whole exact thing was shifted.
Was it just that top slab then?
Well, these are bolted to the top slab, so everything shifted. Kesey, the only thing occasionally people write in the book.
Oh.
Other than that, which is very easy to clean, but other than that, the whole 9 yards, the base and the whole 9 yards was shifted about this much.
Okay.
Now, I haven't looked on the other side to see. Well, we have, which I don't know, that's tape. But it was just so.
Yeah, you know, today I just don't see any damage. It's amazing to think that anything actually happened. Oh, I see. It's actually pretty. Underneath, I could see where there has been a shift.
Okay.
Okay. Now, after talking to the man, what I found was this slab could actually be moved, and from the damage of what I seen underneath there, that slab could have been moved by just a couple of kids. And by his description of only that slab being moved 2 inches, that could have been off that base for years and no one even ever noticed until now. And of course we get some freelance reporter with the Register Guard claiming that it's because of Fox News, but I think it's preposterous. It's ludicrous. I have a compromise though. Ken Kesey's statue should stay, but only if we can get our cross back on Skinner's Butte. Skinner's Butte used to have the most beautiful cross, lit cross up on Skinner's Butte, standing I don't know how many feet tall, but you could see it everywhere in the town, and they tore it out. And then we get a statue of the communist CIA agent Ken Kesey. But I say he can stay, but we need our cross back.